Hi, today I'm going to be going over an example of how to solve an equation for one variable when you have two different ones. So we're going to solve for y here, and we have negative 20x plus 5y equals 30. So when we do this, you're not going to end up with like y equals a number. Because we have another variable, we're going to have a whole bunch of stuff as our answer. Alright, so we're looking for y. So this is what I want to stay stationary. I do not want this to move anywhere. I want it to end up all by itself. So I got to move everything else around it to the other side of my equal sign. So just like in solving our equations, we're going to get rid of whatever's added or subtracted first. And yes, looking at this, it looks like 5y is what's added, so we're going to want to get rid of that first. But remember, we want the y to stay. So really we want to move this negative 20x. So to do it, we do opposite operation. So I add it because it was negative. And I'm not just going to add the 20, which is kind of a funky one, but you got the idea. But the x goes with it because it's one term. It goes together. And whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other. So over here, these ones cancel out. I just end up with a positive 5y equals. Now, I'm not going to end up with a 50x because these are not like terms. My 20x has an x in it, but the 30 does not. They're not like terms, cannot combine them. So I'm just going to write them horizontally here next to my equal sign. And I'm going to list my x term first because that's just a form we need to get used to for the future. So I end up with 20x and then plus 30. Okay? So now we're almost done. We just need to get this y all by itself, so that means we need to get rid of this 5. And it's 5 times y, so to undo multiplication, I do division. And I'm going to divide by the 5 because that's what I want gone. And I have to divide everything over here by 5, not just one of these terms. So these 5's cancel out. I'm left with y. Then I take 20 divided by 5 will leave me with 4. And that had an x with it, so I still have to bring that down. Bring down my plus sign. Then I'm going to take 30 divided by 5, which leaves me with 6. So now I have y all by itself. I have solved my equation for y, and I'm good. So hopefully you did well with these, and you are ready to try one on your own. So here you go. You are still going to be solving for y, but this time you are going to do the equation negative 5x plus 2y equals 10. So good luck.